Welcome in, everyone. And guess what? We're back to Blueprints. This time, we're starting all over again. We're doing it all again. This time, I hope to actually do better, and I hope to actually get further in the game and actually complete some of those puzzles I got frustrated with. And I have not watched anything on this. I have not done anything with it. So, but I did really like the game. I just think I need to enjoy it more. Not think about it so much as, streaming the game, as just sitting here enjoying the game.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse.
Dun dun dun.
In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993.
I was 13 years old.
Herbert S. Sinclair.
Uncle Herbie. Great Uncle Herbie. What do we... Well, it's grandnephew. You broke time. What's up? Playing a game called Blueprints. I played this last year, but I never finished it. So I'm starting over from day one. And it's kind of like a board game, but there's lots of puzzles to solve. And this time, I'm going to go through it and actually complete it. Well, I was 13 in 93. The Blueprint. I will. I actually do enjoy the game. It also has really good ambient sound, so I really like it. The Mount Holly Blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the Blueprint menu by pressing Tab. Tab. And you can call it a day at any time. We only have 50 steps. So, and then the letter. Open in the event of my death. Well, that's an interesting declaration. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. Okay, that might be fun. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could be further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission, covered in the fine print of my will, that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that these stipulations should prove an impediment to someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the success of the previous day. One final word of advice. I will accept that. It's not intentional, but I like J.K. Simmons, so I will accept that. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead." With all of my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair. Well, there's that. So, Coffee. Left, right, or center? I'm on Twitch too, but you're the only one here right now. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose one step. When you no longer have any steps left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Yeah, right now it's just you. Surprisingly enough. I don't know why, I don't know what's going on, but hey. Them's the rules, them's the breaks. So, Coffee, left, right, or center? We have 3 doors, and what's beyond them depends on the blueprints that we get to choose by opening each door. The whole purpose of this is to get to room 46. Only this place is only supposed to be 45 rooms. There is a secret 46th room. Do you have a choice? Left, right, or center? And later on, there's actually, we can go back out that way. But each step into a room costs us points. Our steps up in the top right, left. That corner. Oh, that's no problem. Well, then I will just choose. I'm going to go right. Okay, I'll wait. And don't worry, there's no right or wrong answer. There you go. We'll go left. Bedroom, which can lead off. Hallway. I think the bedroom right off the bat would be probably a good one because we gain 2 steps when we walk in. Which means overall we'll just not be taking, we'll be using 1 step. And greetings from Reddington. Oh, we didn't find anything here. It happens occasionally. I'm sure people will show up. The trunk is locked. No special stuff. Okay. Parlor. Let's see. Spare room, guest bedroom. We should lock this off, or we can go this way. I think parlor, do our puzzle. See if there's any specials. Oh, damn. The wind-up key. You rather curious wind-up key, a component of the parlor game. Dear Herbert. Oh, wait, no, this is Mr. Lowry. So, dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. Well, maybe you should try and get some sleep. Hey, what's up, Tater? Squish the roach. Like, I'm sorry, that's the best you can do. If I'm being frank, it has been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I mentioned to you rather singular parlor game I had played a few years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I had included with this letter all details you need to share with your guests, should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, Monsieur Lowry. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. And only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. Okay. Coffee says hello, Tater. Let's see, what's the statement? This box is blue. Well, that is obviously true. The gems are in a true box. This box is black. Wait, these both are telling the truth. So this one has to be lying, which means the gems are in here. Dun, dun. I'm a genius. Yep, you were right. Middle box. And Den. I mean, they both give us the same movement, so let's go this way. This one actually gives us something. And if I remember right, there's a chance of finding other things in this one. Yeah, this is the nook, which will go nowhere. Pantry getting us... Oh, grab the guest bedroom. Because sometimes there's stuff in here, too. Sinclair, I just wanted to write you a quick note. Thank you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It has been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles, and appreciate that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation, hoping your health improves shortly. Okay. Oh, that's a key. Whee! See, there's always good reasons to grab stuff. And we just gained a bunch of extra steps. So we're already actually getting a pretty lucky run for the first run. Chapel, lose money each time I enter, which I don't have any money, so it's no loss. Laboratory is a dead end. West Wing Hall gives us... I don't have any money, so I have nothing to worry about. And sometimes you find gems in the chapel. West Wing Hall it'll always be open, and there's always a chance of finding... Time for you to do your specialty, ignoring your responsibilities and yapping while watching stream, ultimately making the whole experience less enjoyable because I can't stand to be alone with my thoughts. Damn. Well, now you know what you need to do. Seal that one crack. Tater. And I'm sorry that you can't stand to be alone with your thoughts. I actually find good enjoyment to be alone with my thoughts. I think I'm just going to go with the West Wing Hall. Anything? Staff notice. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Hey, more people are joining. Exactly. Well, I mean, I'm watching on my phone my own stream, so that's the other person that's there. I like to double check and make sure everything's working fine for YouTube because it has a tendency to be annoying. Let's go this way. Observation room. What happened to the what note? Oh, you mean the terror? Oh. The torn note? The observatory would be a good choice. Because that comes in handy later. Right. You would think. There is... Okay, so a little background is that your granduncle that's willing you this estate, if you can find the 46th room, is fond of games. So assume that everything set up is part of this game of you finding this secret room. What's up, Green Jeans? Welcome in, welcome in. 11 months. Wait, does that mean next month is a year since I've been monetized? Right. Coffee, yeah, you know, I mean, normally staff notices would be taken care of. So that means that it's part of the game. Your favorite game's back, Green Jeans, and I started fresh. I have chosen the observatory, which... The Star Book. Preface. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one in a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joys of stargazing. Yes, Grunkle is always doing shenanigans. North Star, +1 gold. That's today's. The Twins, 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. The Slice, +3 steps. Diamondus Minor, +1 gem. The Southern Cross, rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Farmer's Apple, apples are extra delicious today. Clavus, the key, +1 key. Diamondus Major, plus 5 gems. Draxus the Dead. Dead-end rooms are more common today. The Sale. Everything is 50% off today. Florealis, the bloom of the sky. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. Okay, that's it. And we need it. Well, actually, we need to do 2 things. And I think down. Can I not bring it down? Maybe not. Is it too far away still? Aha! RPG with Cinnamon Bun, where Earth is under threat from like 80 different factions of aliens, demons, ghosts, gods. Oof! That might be fun. You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add the planetarium to your drafting pool? Yes. Found early. Yeah, we're still on the first day, Green Jeans. 2 factions of the Chaos Entities and the Ghoul Factor Virus. Oh, interesting. Now, I want to go this way. Oh wait, did I just block myself? Oh wait, I could have just done that too. I can't jump. Probably 2. So I can go underneath. Really? I think I need to go 2 up. From the looks of it. Chaos entities are composed of chaos energy. They consist of demonized gods, beings of pure evil, and curses, being born of fear but have their potential to do good at the risk of their own lives. Interesting. I'm gonna wang my head with the... Let's take a look. Star 1. North Star. Gain 1 gold. Money. We gain moolah. And up we go. Ooh, courtyard. Yeah. Given the choices there. Dagnabbit, what we found. We need a shovel. Drawing room will drop us back down, and we still have 2 ways up. Got it. Now, this was the interesting puzzle. Because looking at this one is turned down. Curses have a rivalry with the ghouls because ghouls produce endless chaos energy, but it's not tied to specific difference between fresh and salt water. Oh, but it's not tied to specific fears curses need to survive, so it's like the difference between fresh and salt water. Got it. And then it's something about the pictures. Do you remember Green Jeans? So 3, 2. So starting with him. So 3, 3, 2, 2. So 3. Oh no, those are. We've solved this a long time ago. For the code. The code is literally right here. In the pictures. In XO. No, you're fine. XO was the one that solved it. I think it was 347. Hey, you remember this room, XO? How you solved the puzzle of the portraits? And I want to say it was 347. And I don't remember how you solved it. I know it had something to do with the legs. And welcome in, XO. No, it's 1508. No, because they're measuring the stride. Long and short strides. With the arrows. So this stride would be just as long. Oh my God. I know we solved this. I mean, if we just count this guy, maybe. So 1, 2. Three. So there's 3 of him. 4. 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 3, 4, 3. You think you remember? Tell me what I need to do to show you. Room slowly, okay. And you could, if I remember, you could never quite figure out how to tell me how you figured it out. So that's the 2 sides. Four women, 15 men. Was it the number of people, not the stride? 415. 1504. That sounds right. I was close when I first said something, but I don't remember what I said at the very beginning. Hell yeah. 6. I think this is Sinclair's, so. Dearest Mary, I know the events of the past year have catapulted you into a world you may not have been ready for. It's cruel the way time rips through our lives, leaving them barren and fruitless like wind-scarred plains. Yes, they do. Throughout this, maybe staying up late actually makes you hungry and you'll eat more. Throughout all this, I know your principal concern has always been Simon. You didn't need to confide in me yesterday for me to realize that fact. Everyone who knows you understands this. I will take full responsibility to ensure that regardless of how your current project pans out, Simon is shielded from any fallout and, God forbid, repercussions. A child should never suffer the inequity of their parents. I, of course, write you all this in hopes that I can set your mind at peace when imagining the worst-case scenarios, not because I think such an outcome is likely. No, Mary, I have few apprehensions and fewer fears. Assuming everything goes according to plan, you should be reunited with Simon again before his 10th birthday. And while 2 years might seem like an eternity to a mother, I've always heard that the days pass more quickly in the East. As for me and you, I have already come to terms that our meeting yesterday was very likely our last. I am too old and too stubborn to ever leave this place. I am too attached to the home our family has built up. Room by room. Yes, I have a strong premonition I will be buried in red soil under red flags. A compromise I know yourself would never accept. It's been a joy watching you grow up and getting to know you. Your mother and I spoke of little else during your school days. I know she'd feel the same bittersweet pride I feel now, to see you following in your father's footsteps and making the same sacrifices he did. Farewell, my marigold. We may yet meet again. Your Uncle Herbert. I was right. I did remember that it was Herbert. Hi, babies. Meow. Meow, meow. All right, fine. I was going to try and get you on camera, but you're just a butt. Sorry, I tried to show you. Oh, I just read this. Okay, so we're actually doing pretty good for day one. Herbert. Not that Herbert. No. My cat. My cat is named Ash. Oh, struggle so. Straight across or go back down? We have extra steps, so where would this put it? The storeroom might be a good idea. Oh, popsicles. That sounds good. Coinage. Key. Green gem. I love the music. I love the art style of this game still. It's been a year since we've, played it. Almost a year. Actually, was I monetized then? We have key. I don't think we need the boiler room on this one. Oh, but we can redraw. Yeah, I think redrawing might be a better idea. Commissary corridor. Oh my god, they all go straight. Commissary is probably the best idea, so that we can buy food. And I know sometimes you can find... Oh, that's right. Staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically, as your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call. It is doubly important that you not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Miss Babbage. Terminal password. Oh, that's Swan Song. I remember that it was Swan Song. Okay. I mean, that's perfectly valid, Coffee. My wife's the same way. Without. The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. I still never understood that. Like, rooms with pictures, like, have... Oh, if we could afford a shovel. Yeah, I didn't think we could afford anything at this point. Spare room. Let's do spare room. I remember that sometimes keys can pop up in here, but very rarely. I mean, so far we've actually had a pretty good run. Passageway would greatly help. I don't want to use... I can't do that, so I have to do this. Because I'm not doing the chapel. I won't wear the hat. I don't want to lock off that side, and the only one that doesn't is the chapel. Fine. At least it's easy to go avoid the chapel. There's money on the side. Nobody will notice a little bit of a tithe missing. Laboratory. That's an early find for that, but the pantry... Oh, because the laboratory, we're not going to find jack all there. The Nook will get us a key. Oh, that would be nice. A journey, noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, a scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Yeah, if I was playing this by myself, you're damn skippy. Key. And sometimes we find one down here. That should take us back up. Breaker box is one of the important things, but it's not necessary. We need to keep going forward. Ooh, that's an even better one. Bowler. Need a bowler and a nice blue vest. Because that's boarded off, yeah. Nursery. I can use that to gain more steps and effectively lock off this section. But whenever I draft another bedroom, I get more. Because all of this is just going to lock off the section. Exorcist organization focused on wiping out ghouls is ran by a curse. She claims it is for the sake of the world, but it is truly because curses are damaged by the ghoul factor virus presence. Ah, interesting. Oh, and I also gained 5 steps. Haha. Jim. The Red Prince by Marion Marigold. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It is the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard the sky was not a red hue. So he had always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds went around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad. A story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess what the clues that we have said. It was a story of a boy who always wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. As you read, as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you. In fact, it's in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. Now, I know that at some point, when you figure things out, at some point you become the red prince. I gotta go through here. Might as well finish it off. Secret passage ain't gonna do me any good. Kitchen. I know it's the last gym, but... Aww. Banana, club sandwich, chef salad. Curse of control, everyone on Earth fearing that their actions are not their own, or lacking free will, feed her power and strength. She lives a quiet life with her wife and children despite this. Interesting. Glazed salmon will be served. I don't think I need anything right yet. I was hoping that we might find some food. Oh, no water in the kitchen. Because sometimes there's food on top of that, if I remember right. Cook. Okay, so we're only down a few steps. We don't really need it right yet. So I'm not going to be getting the chef salad just yet. And the keys don't work on this. Oh, they do. Haha. That was... I don't know who left the fridge open. They're animals. So go get food. You're kidding. Well, might as well get the items. If I remember right, it's each time I get money, I get double that. Each time you collect 3, earn an additional 1 in interest. What does that have to do with being hungry and wanting food? This is our only way forward. Let's get the walk-in closet. Hallway. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. Hey, what's up, Brando? You have news? Bunk room. Dining room. Oof. But that gets us further. Music room would trap us. I'm waiting to find out what the news is. Hey, funny. And +1 from the coin purse. I wondered about that. Dude, I'm sorry. If you call it a day in the planetarium, gain 2 stars. Wine cellar. Oh, no. Oh, no, I have a way forward. Whole new account and re-add everyone? Okay. Then I will remember to boot you, to unfriend you on the scam account. No, don't worry. We have still way forward. I checked that. We still have the hallway here. We're not done yet. Don't click on suspicious links, Ninetails. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh my god, I have to spend 2 of them on the passage. I'd still be careful, because I know your server went down earlier. Can't see the floor plans while drafting in the room. We still have a way forward, but we can come down, so I'm going to go this way. And of course, I forgot about the card key locks. Oh. Interesting. I won't use a gym for this. Of course. So gymnasium off, dark room on, garage on. Keycard entry system off. Right? Now I just need to find the security room. Oh wait, I could pick something. Yeah, the orchard out back. I can't remember how much of these are actually important. Oh, that's better. So somebody was really trying to look into that. A broken lever. Could prove useful. You will 100%? Okay. What's the news? Oh, Rando's Discord got hacked. So the orchard again. And I know there's something, I can't remember exactly. That's our mom. Now, what was the... Okay, so... Have to go back and up. Make each dot a different color and win a prize. No, we never figured out that puzzle. Security. This is where we needed to get to, and I hope I didn't just... Okay, yes. The security room. This is actually a really good first day. Right, Green Jeans. I know there's in the fuse box the dots. I don't think I ever figured out the puzzle to that. Or was it trying to make every dot a different color? I'll have to check that again, since we're so close. The security monitors. Which is funny, you see rooms on here that aren't pulled yet. Like, may not even exist in this floor map. Like the music room. And that's you, buddy. Elliot. Oh, wait. Blue memos, true. Red memos, lie. Unless written by hand. And... Mount Holly, press enter. I did hit enter. Well, how do I know this is really you? What if your Twitch account was hacked? No, I'm joking. If EXO's still here, I think EXO was the one that knows how to add, you know, send somebody an invite. Okay. View estate inventory. One trunk so far I haven't opened. Keycard system. Keycard system settings. The keycard system is currently offline. Security doors. System setting. Security set level to high. Let's do the high brain, you know, the cheeks, of course. All right. But you didn't say you were not a robot, so... Confirm the setting. Offline mode. Unlocked. So now there'll be more security doors that replace locked doors, but they'll be unlocked. What? I wanted to go back to the main menu. Okay. If I remember correctly. Password accepted. I know some of this I'm remembering from back in the day, but staff services, special orders, punch in out, staff announcements. Saturday, November 7th. I don't think anyone else has access to this network this month except you, Simon. So if you're reading this, just know we're all reading for you. Your friends in faithful service. Schedule change isn't going to do anything. Special orders. Oh, that's right. Special orders for the commissary. which I'm not going to mess with because we don't have enough info right now. Electronic mail will only be accessed via the terminal in the office. In the office, I just did that. Press enter to return to network menu. Okay. Okay, this is just, got it. Okay, I will be right back in 5. I'm gonna run the ad and keep going. I remember when I was first playing Blueprints, a day was about an hour. I guess I might be, I don't know. Either way, I'll be right back in 5. Give me 1 second.
Hi, baby. Hi. Yes. You were so peaceful. You were so peaceful. Yeah. Look at you. Look at you. You're all on the screen. Meow. Yes. I know. You hate being on camera. But you're not clawing me yet. I figure people might like to see you. Oh, does that feel good? Okay. Oh, whoa. Hey, careful. Yeah, you don't want to fall. I know you had enough.
Well, that was your chance to see the cat.
Yes, baby. I know. You're upset. Because I picked you up and showed you off on camera. Right? She's a beautiful baby, aren't you? You are a beautiful baby. Yes.
Now she's just staring at me. Now she's like, okay, I want attentions. Yes, I did. I missed it for the break. I'll either next break or something. What was it? We have a locked room that we now can get into there. Was there anything else here? Coffee. So let's go this way. Didn't I turn the gymnasium off? Ah, but the boudoir will get us extra steps. Oh, and there was a puzzle in here. Yeah, the safe that's now behind that. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1. Or no, it was Christmas. Was there something about the date? Yeah, it's Christmas, so 12/25 or 25/12. Yep, 12/25. Ha ha. Memory serves me well. Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of dear Marion's disappearance from the public record. It is no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept quiet as possible, but I am shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Having never had a family name nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifices she did. But for the love of God, do not by that same display of weakness clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid, and must be made to see the color of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. If through our silence you bless this betrayal, our son, Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming for Christmas this year. Daniel. If only he knew. If only we knew. Let's be honest. We don't really know what's going on. Locked and no key. So straight across. That'll... Oh my God. The garage is like important. Oh, and we get key for it. But we don't have... We don't have the car keys. That's right, we can't open... But because we haven't found the outdoor, is it worth going this way? I'm gonna take it the steps anyway. I can't remember if this is how you get through that gate. Yeah, there we go. We open the gate. And the door is now permanently open. The west gate has been permanently unlocked. Ha ha! And we have a special room to get. We don't have the tool shed. That's the best one for right now. Aha! Where's the other tool? Oh, the watering can? First time you enter each green room, use 1 water to gain 1... Okay. So now we have kind of like a shortcut to the back side and to the front side. Do we have any green rooms worth... The only one is the courtyard right there, which it take us longer to get there from there than from here. Okay. Right? Like, in all of my playthroughs last time, I think I found the watering can once. Or all of my times playing, I only found the watering can once. And we don't have the car keys, so we can't open the door. Or the rear trunk. Is it worth it going all the way back to the dark room? Yeah. Because we're missing... Yeah. Okay. We don't really need the power source today, but the conference room could be handy. Spreading items. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently on your estate. However, if you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in this room instead. That room. I said this room. And if I remember right, there's like nothing really to find initially. Safe code 9083. Reminder, after meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. Okay, so that's where the office is 9083. Billiard room. The metal detector is automatic, right? Greater chance of finding keys and money, which it goes off if it's in the room. Oh boy, do you guys remember this one? Wasn't there? Oh, that's right, 17. So 8 plus 4 is 12. Minus 3 is 17. 13 minus 2 is 11. And welcome back, Tater. And 2 times 5 is 10. Oh my god. So 12 minus 8 is 4. Divided by 4 is 1. Or times 4 is 16. Why was I thinking divided? Purple is divided. Haha! I can maths! Silver key. Unlocking a door with the silver key leads to a room with many doors. You paid good money for the tomb? Uh-oh. I want to go north for a moment. Oh my god, that would block that off. Oh, there you go. And an orange, which gave us 5 steps. Do we want multiple doors? Except for now. We really do want multiple doors. So let's use the silver key. It said multiple doors. And to use the pool. And I'm not... Nothing's going off. Well, I'm glad you found something to do with it. That'll lead us back. I want to go forward. Rumpus room? Does that count as a bedroom? And I don't have any gems, so planetarium is the only one I can do from here. Which means I have to go back to the boudoir. And there's nothing else here. Star schedule. So we saw all the way to Florealis. Slice and Farmer's Apple. Oh, okay. So you start getting 3. Okay. First appearance of both Diamondus, Minor and Major. 7 different constellations observed in a single night. New constellation spotted at 50. Okay. So we've got 50 days to see everything that the constellations have to offer. Okay, that is actually rather cool. Oh, it is slowly moving. That is cool. So... see if we can win some stuff here. And I have to save at least 1 key for the boudoir. Patio! Sauna! Patio. Oh, I don't have... So sauna, if I end here, the day starts with extra... First time you enter each bedroom with the sleep mask, gain 5. And so we go back to the boudoir. because that's the only way forward. Zoom. So are we enjoying the fact that I'm playing this again? I know people kind of requested it. I'm just making sure. A peasant's death, Mr. Roach. You're a mean one, Mr. Roach. All right, cool. Yeah, I kind of figured you would, Green Jeans. You were mad that I stopped. Oh my God. Cool. I'm glad, Coffee. Well, and that's kind of the idea, was that it was soothing. Tomorrow night will be Franbo, which is kind of a spooky storytelling game. Wednesday's still going to be talking. Especially helps right now. If he's the Grinch, I'd hate to meet the French. Oh, come on. I thought it was funny. Almost a full house. Order placed? What order? I didn't place an order. Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Ravane to sender, as he no longer is employed with our staff. The French. Oh, I get it. I get it. Sent by electronic mail to the address client has provided. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th. Okay. And then we have to go back down, if I remember right, and get them all a different color. Like, we need purple. Then it's... Oh, my God. Green Jeans, you're right. I now do remember that. We're locked out of going, finding the way forward. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and use the utility closet to get all of the buttons and then end in the sauna. Or no, go to the billiard room. Denny. Poor Denny. Right? Yeah, then it's straight down, left, straight down. Ah. Yeah, blue just moves it forward. Oh, I need to... Okay. How do I... reset all the colors? Okay, how am I supposed to do this? Because I remember there was a special way to get a white one. Good night, coffee. You have a good one. My brain is not working properly. I apologize. Oh my god. I used to have a method for doing this. Am I just that stupid? Okay, I have them all purple now. Oh my god, no wonder you were so tired. I know those days, though. I don't want to hit that one.
It wants your soup. It wants your soup.
No need. Green. I am so annoyed. I don't know how to do this. Yeah, just get it done and over with? Yeah. Oh my god, how am I supposed to do this? Oh, thank God. The blue is killing me. Okay, I think I get what I'm supposed to do. I'm trying to believe. My brain isn't. How do I lock it out? There. So, we need a green. A blue. It's just gonna do it again. I have to make a break in the line. With the purple. But the purple becomes blue. And when you hit the purple, it automatically makes blue. My brain isn't working at the moment. And yes, Green Jeans, you are correct. I have the tiger and all that. I gotta think.
Yeah, damn it. How am I supposed to do this? My brain isn't working. How am I supposed to do this? And I don't even know if I'll get an indicator that I do it right. My brain almost had it for a second. Because it doesn't matter what color you make whatever's next to it, other than white. Any suggestions from the crowd on what I might be able to do here? Because I'm pretty sure it's white, purple, blue, red, green, off. I just don't know how to make...
Right. So get the white again. But I can't make any more white. Okay. Right? Like, it's a simple puzzle. I just need one of each color. And there's got to be something stupid I'm missing. Like, for some reason, my brain isn't engaging the proper way to hit this. Every button has all the colors if you can set them right. Right. And I just feel kind of like an idiot just sitting here bouncing it back and forth. I'm trying to figure out how this would work. I had it set too low. Well, they all cause the side ones to change. So blue switches everything blue. Whatever's next to it, except for the white. If you click on it, it changes the side colors to blue. Purple, if you click on it, turns blue. Yes. But it means that you have to get everything purple, like I did,
think I screwed it up. I think I was close there. See, I only need red and one off. Different hint letters can be found in the mailroom, office, emails, and the lab. Well, I only had the mailroom, which is what tipped me off to this. See, I get so close. Yeah, this bugs me. I'm not going to sit here and spend all my time on it. I'll have to, I mean, I might have to look up. I hate, you know, maybe get more of the hints to figure out exactly the process. Now, conference room. And I need to save enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can't go too far south. I need 4 from here. 1, 2, 3 from the conference room. I have enough to open up the door in the billiard room, I think. You have the answer key? Well, shoot. Well, we won't get the extra points from the sauna. Watering can. Did I just wet myself? Okay, I guess I got the... I got the... So you got the answer key. What am I missing? I'm honestly curious. Because I've never been able to complete this. How am I going to make them all green? Like, make them all green, huh? With blues on the board, how am I going to make them all green? Like, how am I going to make them green? Black, blue, green, white, red, purple. Okay. Oh, well, I know what to do now then. Damn it. Damn it. Because the first step is actually making them all purple. So you can make them all... So it's black here, blue, green, white, red, white, red, purple. Green. There we go. Oh, holy crap. So I cheated on that one. The Gemstone Cavern has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you will start each new day with 2 gems. Damn! So, 2 steps is what I've got. I can't make it. Well, it depended on where you put the white. See, that's what I needed to know, is where to put the white one, because the white one is a break in the blue. I should have known. I get it now, but my brain was not braining. So I have 2 steps. Can I get to anything? Because boom, boom, that's it. Nope. Call it a day here. Like, I gotta say, we unlocked the West Gate. We got really damn far. We got a lot done. I'm actually pretty proud of that. So, I'm gonna take a $5. I'll be back and we'll play another hour. I know normally I make, 2 hours, but I've been trying to extend them to 3. So, I'll be back.
How we doing? I think I aimed it a little bit better now. Save and continue. We'll do another map and then I'll that'll be the end of the stream tonight, because I only did one day. I didn't get any extra allowance. That's right. That's another thing I need to watch out for. Oh, just because I didn't have to end it in the sauna. I just had to open the sauna. Is the same? Yeah, okay. So left, right, or center, people. If we're still here. Left. All righty. That is left, yeah. Den's probably the best one because we get a gem out of it rather than the hallway. Oh, you can't? Why not? Well, I mean, obviously you probably have to work or something. Five to close. Right? Then next entrance makes sense. Oh, the outer room. We have an outer room to go get. I always forget. Well, I don't always forget. I forgot we opened this. And we can't do anything until we open the garage. Well, I don't have anything to make an offering. Special floor plans cost additional steps. Shelter's the best one, given the choices here, because I don't have any money to make an offering. I've tried the hovel before, and damn, does that take a lot of... Oh, but isn't there something I have to activate in there? You know what? Shelter. I'm just going shelter. See if I remember right, there was nothing down here, but... And there's a safe here, time lock. Remain where you are for now. Given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed to your... Yeah, Shelter has a computer. We've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I am still not willing to risk removing Shelter from the draft pool while the three of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. 3 people were down here in the shelter. Just want to double check. Holly bomb shelter, time lock safe. The shelter's time lock safe can be accessed by setting an unlocked date and time. You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Once unlocked, the time lock safe will remain open for 4 hours. Oh my god, that's right. We had such a hard time figuring out what the time and date was. I remember, like, May. We're only on the 2nd day. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna Google... The game starts November 7th. We're on the second day. So it's November 9th. I don't know what time it is, though. Couldn't go backwards. Well, it's definitely not 1 a.m. 1 p.m. Right, there's also a clock in the... just the main area. Darn, I was hoping I could... yeah, there's nothing I can do right now. Yeah. Okay. So, I set it for 1 p.m. And it's 9, so I can go set it for... Well, let's double check. Because there is a clock in here, and I know I'm using up a lot of steps. Okay, so it's not even 9 o'clock yet. So if we set it for 10, should just set it for 11 a.m. Although it should 10 will work, I hope, if we make it in time. So I'm going to sit here and wait since I've already used up, 11 steps to do this. I know it's going to be a while, but we only have so much time. How come the computer doesn't have a date on it? Or a time? You know what I mean? I don't know. So how are you guys doing tonight? I don't know if I asked. You guys having a good day? Good night? I hope you are.
Because bunkers did not want people to worry about the clocks, so while timers exist, the concept of time is limited to keep sanity. You know, that's actually a pretty good explanation. That actually makes sense. I hadn't even thought about it that way. I hope I set this right. I wish there was some way to tell time. I don't know. Doomsday prepper stage in life? I hadn't really thought about the whole timing thing. You know, we definitely should have been able to make it. Not doing bad? Well, that's good. Glad to hear that, Tater. You know, you have to get in touch with me so we can actually talk. At some point. I know you're busy, don't get me wrong. Not complaining. But a dad wants to hear from his kid. Occasionally. See, but if I was going to run a doomsday bunker... Okay. Sounds good. And mostly I'm just giving you a hard time, you know, I mean, I like hearing from you. But I also know if you don't really have much to say, you don't have much to say. I don't know how long it takes. But if it takes this long, I definitely made it in the 5 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna see if I screwed it up. I know I'm wasting more steps. Every other day? Oh, okay, we got time. Yeah, I do. So let's open a door while we're here. I love the courtyard. I don't know, that seems kind of wonky having every other day off. Guest room. Yeah, screw it. Get some extra steps in. No. Money. 2 to 10.
Okay, we won't have so long to wait this time. A mid shift? Yeah. You enjoying it though? Like you enjoying your work? Bar hours are odd. Yeah, nice. I don't think it stops. To be honest. Come on, it shouldn't be that long. I hate this. Come on. Give me 1 second. Yeah, it seems, I just got to notice that, the, tabletop game that I play, one of the creators died today, or recently. I know I knew one of them was having health problems. Are you saying I didn't set it? Yeah, it is. If it's after 10, I set it wrong. I didn't set it wrong, right. Yeah, okay, it's after 10. So I'll set it for noon. Because I can't set it for 11. Wasting so much time just to get this one thing. And steps. Wait. Shouldn't it be 12 p.m.? Yeah. Yeah, but that person lived a pretty full life. I mean, they had a family, kids and such. If I remember right. Coin purse. Security this early? Yeah, security. Aha. Now we set the behavior. Keycard system. Going to confirm that. Change offline mode to unlocked. And I think that's all I really need to do here. Yeah, I didn't think I was missing anything. Yeah, time still crawls even though I'm standing still. Yeah, it's not even 11 yet. Right? Oh, I can understand why you'd think that. Below, I don't have a shovel yet. Okay, mailroom would be a lockdown. I don't want to waste money. Drawing room. That works. That's right, the safe stays open. Kitchen. Oh, the package has been delivered. I don't know what the package is. Sleeping mask and 2 gyms? Nice. I ain't complaining about that. Oh. Hey, buddy. How's it going up there in that big house? I think most people would be pretty scared being alone for this length of time, but I have a feeling you're doing just fine. I imagine you're happy as a clam, perfectly content on the estate with the exploration and opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage packing the tent. I wanted to try to post this letter before we depart tomorrow so that it has a chance to arrive during your first few days with the estate. But with all the preparations, I'm not sure that I'm going to find the time. There's so much I want to say, and I'm sure I'll forget to tell you Friday night. Sometimes it's easier for me to just jot this stuff down. You're yelling at me right now to come bring you a pillowcase. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. I can tell you're pretty excited, but I think you might feel a little guilty about being so happy the day after the funeral. Believe me, I know how long Uncle Herbert worked on setting this up for you. And I know from our conversations just how much happiness this final project brought him. So do both of us a favor. Be excited. The house is really amazing. I know it's been almost 7 years since we were last up there, and I'm really curious to hear just how much you remember from those summer trips. You've always been smarter than me at this kind of thing, so I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer before your trip that will actually be useful to you. Despite my best intentions, I'm sure that on Friday, I'll end up leaving you with a few of my overused cliche expressions when we say farewell. Later, alligator. Dad. Yes, get some sleep each night and don't spend all your time playing with dirigiblocks. Okay, we're not quite to noon yet. Locked, and I have no keys. So I have to go back down anyway, because that's it for this area. Yeah, it's not even noon yet. I ain't sitting there waiting for that long. Let's go here. Office. Honestly, the office is probably the best bet right now. What did they say the office was? 9803? Upgrade disk. Insert into one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. Well, hello. What? Ah. The safe. Well, that's right, it's random. Storeroom. To upgrade it. 2 keys. 1 gem, 1 gold, or 1 gold. 10 gold. So what do we think is more important? Keys, gems, or money? I'm thinking the money is the best bet right now. And I know it permanently upgrades it, but I mean, 10 money is always a good idea. Anybody else? Money? Yeah, okay. Oh, damn it. I was too fast. And what did they say it was 9803? Okay, it wasn't. Okay, this was the one that... It was something about the statues. Because it's under... Was it 10-8? Antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there's enough time to put another work order before Simon arrives, so just make sure the west and east levers are operational. Yeah, we were sabotaged from the get-go. Oh yeah, we never actually... Run payroll. In each staff member's room. This includes the servants' quarters, maid chambers currently on the estate. Ran the payroll. Spread gold. Return to main menu. There's nothing we can really do with the network yet. Should be... that way. There was something about the number of statues. Because it's him, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Oh my god. I remember all the clues are here. I just can't remember all of them. Because we had to know... Okay, mom and dad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm still only counting 4. I can't remember it at the moment. And I don't know if I have enough info. I remember it had something to do with March. Oh, there it is. So 0404. Bridget, please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writings, so I am not sure if the last title is intended to be Hearings or Herrings. But knowing Herbert, I suspect either one would be suitable. So it's March of the Count. Is there anything else? March of the Count. So it'd be 2, 1, 1. But March is January, February, March. So 3. So 3, 1, 1, 2. Wait, clear. 3, 1, 1, 2. No? Was he the 7th or the 8th? I can't remember. And time's passing. It's after noon. March of the Count. I need to know which number, which count he was. So it's 3... 27. 302. Oh. I know that safe should be open. What? Am I a day ahead? Okay, that's annoying. I wasted so much time on the time lock safe and I didn't do it right. I'm on day 2. You know what? I'm not going to waste much more time on the time lock save. Is there any lore on... Because these two... and March of the Count... 303. I know I figured it out last time. Because I have to figure out what number he is. But why March of the count? Because there's one. But what if we don't count him? There's 303? Sorry, 0303? Oh, 303. Dear Mr. Sinclair, thank you for promptly answering our demands not involving the police and allowing this unfortunate transaction to transpire as smoothly as one could hope. And while I'm guessing you had hoped to never hear from us again, once we had given you back the envelopes, we felt that one final red letter of our own was merited given the circumstances. Hopefully you will not be as careless with this missive as you were with the others. Correspondence this incriminating should be kept in safes, not desk drawers. Let's first put your apprehensions aside, as I'm sure another red envelope is the last thing you expected to find on your desk this week. No, we are not making more demands, and no, we do not have copies of the other letters. You are already more than generous and accommodating, and the least we can do is fulfill our end of the bargain. So, why write you at all? Why incriminate ourselves further if we already have what we want in a word, principles? After reading your eloquent reply to our initial note, it became apparent to us that there had been a few misunderstandings. This letter is intended to clarify some of those points, and hopefully will place our schemes in a softer light. First, we may have gotten too excited with the colorful language of blackmail, but our goal was never to terrorize. Despite what you may believe you interpreted as thinly veiled threats towards your young nephew, I want to personally assure you there was never any tangible danger. If we gave any impression we would hurt the youngster, it was meant only in the very vague sense of hurting his social prospects. And yes, while we admit that our word choices might be questionable, enough so that it would be reasonable to accuse us of being intentionally misleading, we hope you believe us when we tell you that this was not calculated ploy to elicit payment. However, as payment has been received, there is nothing to be gained by scrutinizing the questionable ethics that were employed in our extortion of these funds. Little defense can be mustered on that score. Additionally, any judgmental tone you may have detected when we discussed the content of your stolen letters was entirely unintended. We want it on record that we do not consider ourselves superior to you and your family in any way, and are in fact entirely sympathetic to the underlying cause that the letters pertain to. And you thought this letter wouldn't get any more criminating for us. Again, we feel guilty as sin, and only time will tell if the financial recompensance will outweigh our culpability. Even though you will never hear from us again, we hope this parting letter will result in you thinking of us and our dealings, if not favorably, at least sympathetically. Sorry for the inconvenience. Forever Anonymous, X. Okay. I need... Okay, so drawing room and courtyard are the only ways forward. Might as well do the bedroom to get more steps back. Aha. And a key. And we already read the red book. Read the red book. Drawing room, we go through courtyard. Did I step in here? I had not. Okay. I was trying to remember if I had stepped in here after I'd gotten the sleep mask. Hallway would be the best bet. Checking for doors in West Wing are more likely to be locked. Please be. Love you, kiddo. Sweet dreams. Hey, yeah. The red notices, not the red letters. The red letters in the safes are important. They're story. Parlor would block us. The chapel would just cost us money. Look, works. Okay. If we do this, then we still have the hallway behind us to keep going forward, and the storeroom. This way we get keys and gems and money. Sorry, key, gem, and money. I said keys. Then straight across. Well, at least with commissary I can buy something. One, grab a shovel. Do I really need another key? Gems are always good. And I'm going to save the rest of the money. Yeah, I gotta go all the way back to the drawing room. I mean, at least it's not that far. You need to go through here anyway. And I never picked up the gem here. Wow, that's scandalous. Hey, extra steps. And we can go check the safe to see if I did that right. Because I'm still confused. Like, I should have had it. Why? Okay, I'm done messing with it. I don't know why I'm not getting it right. We're on day 2. If it starts on November 7th, it wasn't November 8th. So I moved it up to November 9th, and it still wasn't right. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong with it. I'll just try again at a later date. So bedroom, security, patio, corridor. I have the shovel now. Key. Take that.
Any others? Nope. I don't think anything's changed in the mailroom. Wait. Treasure map. Oh, I'd have to go way far. Right before the antechamber. Okay. The drawing room. Rumpus room. Both are hallways. Rumpus room. I hear you. Yes, I will insert coin. Oh. Let's insert a coin. Is that a rook? I thought I saw a bishop. That's a bishop.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find.
Well, not
It
today.
must roam beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Red or black cat under a red. Flag. Five apples, 5 bananas. So that's right. Well, if we want to keep moving, we have to do the chapel. Nothing here. Another bishop room. I mean, oddly appropriate. Well, might as well do the puzzle. The puzzle. How in the world did I do that? Gems are on the desk. Well, that's a lie. Gems are in this box. Gems are on the floor. Well, the other two are lying. Because the gems aren't on the floor. Gems aren't on the desk. Just double checking. Cloister. I think the cloister is a better one. Because if I remember right. Yeah, there we go. Allowance token. Permanently raised by 2. Mr. Nagola, if you're reading this, it seems the day has finally come and the cloister is at long last getting some much overdue maintenance. I have left you a little token of appreciation to serve as a positive reinforcement, which should grant you a bit of extra spending money each day while working on the estate. We have learned from our dealings with your predecessor that it is much cheaper in the long run to be generous. Miss Babbage. So we got that. And if I'm lucky, showroom. Holy crap. Okay, those would all be nice. And I can't afford a dang one of them. Unless I get lucky with some money. Yeah, then bracelet would be really nice. Are you kidding me, guys? Best one. Yes, yes, I can't see. Wait, it's on still? Well, shoot, I got the key card. Yeah. So this one's forward. Don't have, oh my God. Thought it said 2 items. Oh, sneakers. When traveling longer distances across the estate grounds, occasionally save steps. So let's go down while we're here. Boudoir. Get my gem. thought I saw something on the table. I've already solved the puzzle of the breaker box. Dark room's already on. I don't really see a point in doing the breaker box. The pool looks like a better option anyway. Do I dare just use the sauna? Yeah. Burn my hand. Tomorrow I'll start with the same number of steps. I'm out of keys. Or not the same, but, you know, extra steps. I was hoping to find some money, dang it. One major, one minor key. Ooh, that one looks interesting. If you unlock a door with the prism key in a green room, hallway, bedroom, or red room, or shop, you will draw a floor plan of the same color. Nice. Okay. I want to go back to the cloister. Right, never use in a red room. Yes, kitchen. Any lucky food? No. Yes. And this should be, well... Well, I'll take that one then. I'm gonna have all these damn steps and nothing to do with them. Isn't that a treasure chest? Like, wasn't there a treasure supposed to be here? Yeah, I'm literally in the room right in front. Yeah, it's supposed to be here somewhere. Time to start digging. Okay, that took some time. One of the lost coffers of Mount Holly. 25 money and 3 gem. Dang. We have 57 money now. Do I have any items that might work? I think so. I think the shovel... detector shovel. No, I meant to. Okay, I think the only thing I do have is the detector shovel. Greater chance of finding money and key. Much greater chance of finding money and key while digging. So back to the music room. Locked. Somehow I knew it. Showroom before I... 3 coins off. Three coins off. Well, it's a little late to get the chronograph. And a little late to get the silver spoon. The only thing is I might get lucky if I go back and look. The metal detector should go off if I get near things. And I know some of these I've already looked at. Should I go back here and dig up? Yeah. Hallway. Commissary. Can't really think there's a... Oh, wait, key. Because now I can make it back to the music room. Did I step in here before? Yes, I did. Okay. Yeah, it's through here. Right. Hmm. Oh. gonna say, if it was a pile of 3 coins, I would have been so mad. Yeah, this is the only one that doesn't lock us. And I know we can't actually get anywhere. Wow, billiard room's being stingy. Eight, 7, so 12, 19. 12 minus 5 minus 9, 3. $15 minus 11 is 4. 12. 15 minus 9 is 6. Times 2 is 12 again. More keys. Might as well do the locker room. Yeah, I was gonna say, because there's locked stuff here. Right. Yeah, because I didn't open it. Yeah, I know. We're almost... Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. Okay, that's a clue. Last thing. 2 gems. I was hoping for a key. One last thing. Of course, wasted key. Yes. I used all my steps. And this is a good spot to save it. 159 steps we took. Found 10 new rooms, 11 items. 4 green rooms, 4 shop rooms. The Garden Shopping Center. But I think we did a fair bit of good work for 2 friggin' days. I mean, and I know there's so much more to it that I barely remember. I'm scratching the surface on some of it. So I hope you guys had fun. I hope to see you next time. Yeah, it was a good haul. And we'll be doing this Blue Mondays for a while now. So either way, hope you guys had fun. Hope to see you again next time. Bye-bye.